You're listening to TurkishSoccer.com's Turkish Football Podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Turkish Super League Podcast. Next 15 minutes, I'll recap what happened in the week 34, and we'll give you some inside information in the Turkish Super League news, and we'll preview the week 35 coming up. As you know, we go into the last 4 weekends in the Turkish Super League. We know a couple things. We know pretty much 99% Trabzonspor will claim their title this weekend on Saturday in Trabzon because they only need a point. And as far as the second, third, and fourth place, it is up in the air. We don't know who's going to be going to the Champions League playoff matches in the second place. We don't know who will be finishing third and fourth and going to conference playoff matches in the European competition. But we know one more thing. We know 4 teams already said goodbye to Turkish Super League. Very sad to say that 2 of the Izmir teams, Goztepe and Altay, will not be in the Turkish Super League next season, along with Yeni Malatyaspor and Rizespor. Those are the teams that pretty much they're done as we go into the week 35. 4 more weeks to go. So Galatasaray doesn't have to worry about relegation zone anymore. They won this past weekend. Even though Galatasaray outside the pitch, they are in the chaos. This Friday, this weekend, I think the Galatasaray team club will have their own, their new CEO, president. There will be elections in Galatasaray club this weekend, and there are 2 candidates, and let me introduce them to you. The first candidate is Eşref Hamamcıoğlu. The second one is Metin Öztürk. So whoever wins, they're going to be coming with a huge debt that Galatasaray is facing in 6 months. They have to pay a big bucks to pay all those bills to the banks. So it is not funny. It's not something that these new candidates will be dealing with. It is pretty ugly. But before the candidates of these 2 candidates said before, as I mentioned to you in my podcast, last podcast, they said they did not want to work with Torrent, which is Dome Torrent. They said that they will not work with him as a coach. So after that remark, the last game that Galatasaray played this past weekend on the week 34, Domi Torrent in the press conference said, if they don't want me, I could leave. So there's a chaos before they come in. But there's more than one chaos. I don't care who gets the president to be, who's going to be the president of the Galatasaray CEO. The term is 3 years. It's just like Brock Elmas. He didn't even last a year. The problems that Galatasaray is facing right now, to be honest with you, because Galatasaray fans are furious, the system of elections is corrupt. They should be changed. I've been saying this many times. As a matter of fact, this goes to Fenerbahce, Beşiktaş, all the clubs. You cannot rule the clubs, this professional team clubs, with the members' decisions. You need professional committee there to run these professional teams. I'm going to say this over again because none of the teams in Turkish Super League are doing this. It's the same case with Beşiktaş, same case with Fenerbahce, same case with Galatasaray. But this year is different. Even though Trabzonspor is in debt too, we got to give our kudos to Trabzonspor CEO, President Ahmet Bob. Despite all the problems, I think with many years that I seen Trabzon fans filling the Trabzon stadium, the new stadium was built, I seen every game they average between 25 and 30,000 people. That is a great for Trabzon. And I also give a kudos to Abdullah Avcı, even though biggest kudos goes to Ahmet Bob and his committee, the way and his scouting team that picked the right players for this team. If you remember, Trabzonspor started the preseason very good. And they kept that goodness in the Turkish Super League. They got eliminated from Turkish Cup early. That was one of the plus side for Trabzonspor. Because the other teams that were, we're saying, three giants of Istanbul, Beşiktaş, Galatasaray, and Fenerbahce, they were playing their Turkish Cup games. That was a problem for them besides playing in European competitions. Trabzonspor did not have that. Trabzonspor was eliminated from the European competitions and Turkish Cup early. They were well formed under Abdullah Avcı, and plus Ahmet Bob, the CEO of Trabzonspor, got very good players from overseas. That is the one reason why Trabzonspor is on top of this Super League with 76 points right now. 11 points between the gap between second place and first place, Trabzonspor. That's why this weekend, Saturday, Trabzonspor needs only 1 point against Antalyaspor. That is the team that has been doing really good in the last 7 weeks. As you know, rookie coach, who has not have his pro license yet, has been doing good in Antalya, and look for to spoil that party, Antalyaspor in Trabzon, because Trabzon might not get that 1 point that they need this weekend coming up in week 35. We'll see, but it is going to be a jam-packed house in Trabzon. People are flying from Europe, United States, all over from the Turkish cities. They are gathering right now. On Friday, they opened the practice session for Trabzonspor to the public. Can you imagine the morale buildup for Trabzonspor? Most likely they will capture this title this season after like 34 years. This is going to be very meaningful for Trabzon and Trabzonspor fans, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope. I'm not going to congratulate them just yet because I want to do it after week 35. But I've been saying this many, many times on my podcast. They are going to be the champions 99% of this season. So we'll talk about that a little bit. And then also give you a little news today after Goztepe went down to a lower division. They sacked their coach. Thomas Stefan has been sacked. So Undertaker coach from the farm team will be coaching the team. So pretty much you look at the 34 weekend recapping. That is what I see it. But we know one thing. Trabzonspor is a driving seat. They only need 1 point. We don't know who will be the second place team, third place team, fourth place team. Those are important because they will represent Turkey in European competition. Now, let's get through week 35. Week 35 will start on Friday. And Giresunspor will host Adana Demirspor. It's a very important match for Adana Demirspor if they want to at least grab that fourth place. They are with 52 points. And the other match on Friday, second place team with 65 points, Fenerbahce. Probably the best team in the last 6 weeks under İsmail Kartal. They trashed last weekend. They trashed, as you know, 6-0. The team that I believe, who did they beat? Rizespor. After they lost that match, that's why they're going to a lower division. So Fenerbahce is going to be at home against Gaziantep. This is if they want to stay in the second place with 65 points, make it to 68. They better win this match. But Gaziantep is a good team. On Saturday, the Konyaspor will play on their match at home against Fatih Karagümrük. Konyaspor is in third place with 64 points, and they will face Fatih Karagümrük. And Kasımpaşa will be at home. Another team is doing really good in their probably last 10 matches, and they have a player. I'm tell you, this player he has scored 10 goals in the last 10 matches. Guy from Congo, Muleka. They transferred him. They actually, on loan, they paid him only 300,000 euro for this player. Look out for his name. Muleka is going to be making a lot of money. And also, Hatay will host Altay. Altay was already said goodbye to a Turkish Super League. And the last match on the Saturday, the party of Trabzon. Will it be a party or will Antalya spoil their party? We'll see it, but most likely Trabzonspor will win this match and claim their title right in front of their fans. Full house. It's going to be at least 38,000 people over there watching this game on Saturday. So look out for this match on Bein Sports USA. On Sunday, there are 4 matches. Alanyaspor will be at home against Yeni Malatya. As you know, Yeni Malatya has been gone. Kayseri will host Beşiktaş. This is very last chance for Beşiktaş. They've been eating their credit. If they want to play in European competition next season, this is a must-win for Beşiktaş. If not, we got a problem with this new coach coming to the team. That is the problem with biggest teams like right now. They have a coaching problems. That's it. And Galatasaray will be at home against Sivas, and Goztepe will host Rizespor. Meaningless match because both of these teams are going down to a lower division. So if we look at the second place, third place, fourth place, and fifth place, and sixth and seventh place teams matches, it's very important for the race between Fenerbahce and Konyaspor for second place team. It's very important for second place. Fenerbahce right now, it's on top of Konya with 1 point. They are at home, as you know, they're playing against Gaziantep. And then next weekend, week 36, they will be away match against Beşiktaş, another important match for 2 teams. And then Fenerbahce will play Karagümrük at home, and then they will travel to Malatya. Most likely, Fenerbahce has a good percentage to capture the second place at the end of the season. But Konyaspor could capture it too. It is toss-up right now. The second place is toss-up between Konyaspor and Fenerbahce. Konyaspor, after playing Karagümrük this weekend, they will travel to Antalya. It's going to be a very tough match, and they will be at home against Hatay, and then they will be away against Beşiktaş. So it is going to be a very important race. That is, and then for fourth place and between Başakşehir, Adana Demirspor, Alanyaspor, Beşiktaş, and Antalyaspor could be a very good chase in the next 4 weeks. So that is it from me. And you've been listening to TurkishSoccer.com's podcast. My name is Ahmet Bob Turgut. Listen to my podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. See you next time. Bye-bye.